talking about, because we're talking about the Trust Trump coin, we're also going to do a crypto corner today. What coin, pray tell, could we talk about? Well, I tell you what coin we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Caitlyn Jenner token, because it started out as a male token, and after winning several awards, it decided it wanted to be a female token, and it became a very ugly female token at that. So for those who don't know, they're the two big chains right now during this bull run, and we're still not quite in the bull run yet, but the two big chains are the Solana chain and the Base chain. All right, that's the two big players this cycle. Solana is a competitor with Ethereum. All right, and Solana in many aspects is better than Ethereum, mainly because it does not have the gas fees that Ethereum has. You know, sometimes if the Ethereum network is very busy, you may have to spend 150, 200, 300 bucks sometimes just to send Ethereum to another wallet. Solana's not like that. It doesn't have those types of fees. And because of that, we're seeing a lot of traffic hit Solana. And because of the lack of fees, we're seeing a ton of new tokens that are developed on the Solana chain. Every day across the entire crypto vertical, we see 20,000 new tokens every day. And of those 20,000, most of them are scams. So let's talk about the Caitlyn Jenner token. So here we go. Brian's got the graph pulled up there. We see that it reached an apex, and all of a sudden it took a nosedive off the fucking cliff. Why is that? So
2 days later.
2 days later, and I'm going to read to you why that is, okay? Because this guy on Reddit, I am not the guy that steals other people's content. If someone's posts something, I'm not going to steal it and co-opt it as my own. I'm going to give them credit. This comes from Reddit, a guy named Cray Blob on the Solana subreddit. I know. Cray Blob. I don't know if the guy is, 600 pounds or not, but it's a neat name. All right, so what he says is, hi, it is difficult for me to include full proof here since images and links may get the post removed, but I'll try to provide more context, blah, blah, blah. I want to urge everyone to be careful about buying the recent coins marketed by celebrities. So here's the other thing that's going on. We've seen right now the only thing that's really driving the entire crypto run are meme tokens. And there's a reason for that. The SEC, a lot of other countries have targeted every other type of token except for memes. And they've said that these other tokens are securities. Memes, they've left alone. So most people are going over to memes. And to be honest with you, for a new person coming into crypto, someone who doesn't understand that at all, most people will begin by buying into those types of memes. Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, the fuck Biden token like I'm in, stuff like that. They start with memes. And then as they learn the environment, they go elsewhere. Well, this time it's all memes is what's driving everything. And it started out with animals. Then it moved over into the politify, so political type tokens like the fuck Biden token, the Joe Biden token, things like that. And now we're seeing celebrities that are coming in that are creating their own meme tokens and making a shitload of money like that, okay? So this is what he's talking about. He says, I want to urge everyone to be careful about buying the recent coins marketed by celebrities. A person known as Sahil, who has connections to various celebrities and has previously been involved in rug pulls and scams, is reaching out to clueless influencers, offering to make them quick money. Why the celebrities are agreeing to launch with this person is beyond me. It is incredibly reckless, and the celebrities themselves are as much to blame for what is happening as the scammer facilitating it. And he's right. I mean, so this Sahil guy is a known scammer, never been convicted because he pulls rug pulls in such a way that it's very hard to prosecute that gentleman, okay? So this gentleman has been reaching out to Caitlyn Jenner, to all these other celebrities and saying, hey, I'm very good at crypto. Why don't you go ahead and let me start a token for you, and you will make a shitload of money. Then he pulls open his portfolio and he says, this token, this token, this token, this, I've been responsible for all this. And you see the amount of money that these tokens have made over time. He's not pointed out, well, the amount of money that they've made goes into my pocket because I'm ripping off every other motherfucker that invests in it. All right, that's the part that is left unsaid. He goes on to say, the manager of Caitlyn Jenner claimed on an ex-Twitter space that they held 3% of the Jenner token, the token that Sahil launched with them. But upon checking holder distribution on chain, there is no holder with this amount. So you can go to some place like SoulScan and you can look at a specific wallet and you can see the transaction history of that wallet, every token that they're holding, where they've sent tokens, where they've bought them from, things like that. And you can start chasing this stuff down. And what he says is he says, hey, the Jenners are claiming that they had 3% of the Jenner token, but there's no evidence of that whatsoever anywhere. And he says, but upon checking the distribution, no place is it found. The Radium liquidity pool, however, has 3%. In other words, Sahil has managed to convince the Jenners that they have 3% of the 8-figure market cap, while in reality, they likely have nothing. Sahil, on the other hand, is buying the coin supply with his friends before the token address is confirmed by Caitlyn and then dumping it for insane returns. And the post goes on from there. So this is why it's very important to understand the way the crypto vertical and industry works, okay? If you're getting your information from Reddit in order to buy tokens, you are already too late. If you're getting your information from Telegram even, Telegram is much farther up the chain. But if you're getting your information from Telegram, again, you are far too late because a lot of these tokens are developed by people who first share that information with their associates, their friends, fellow investors. Those people buy into this token before you are even able to acquire it. So they're already sitting there with, 20%, 30%, sometimes if it's like the Brett token, 80% of every token is held by this team of insiders, all right? Then they release the other 30% or whatever that is out into the wild for regular people to buy it. Then what happens? Well, as regular people buy it, you become what's called exit liquidity. If I've purchased something at 50 cents and I share it within a group of people and they pump the price up to $1.50, I cash out my 70% as quickly as I possibly can because I've all of a sudden made 3 times the amount that I invested into that. I cash out. Those people who just bought in become exit liquidity. They're not able to cash out because I've taken all of the liquidity out of that token. They may have 20 million, a billion of them, what have you, but they're now worthless. That's what this Sahil is doing. He's sharing these tokens with his insiders, with his friends, and doing it himself. He's buying these tokens before they even hit the market. He's adding a celebrity's name to it, someone who has millions of followers. That person with millions of followers gets on Twitter, gets on TikTok and says, hey, I just got a token. You guys buy it. We're going to the moon. Well, yeah, you're going to the moon for the developer, but the people who are just buying into it are going to get ripped off. That is today's Crypto Corner.